We want to check our system regularly and make sure we don't have any clogs, make sure that we have the right amount of emitters and the correct ones, getting the proper amount of water to get that deep root watering that plants and trees love. I want to go ahead and show you how to run your system manually so you can do a check on your irrigation and see that everything's running properly. This is a very basic system. Make sure you read through the manual on how to properly go through this. Simply turn this one on. I'm going to run my system. I'm just going to hold down this button that says manual on here. Then that will go ahead and kick on my system. Most systems will have a drain out at some part in the yard, so identify where that's at. This is something you want to do once a month to once every 3 months. We get a lot of dirt buildup that ends up in our system, which in turn will clog the emitters and stop water from getting to your plants. You just want to let this run for a good minute, let the whole polyline drain out. This is going to stop again any of that sediment that builds up. This sago palm is looking pretty rough. You know, it could be a number of things, right? And as we mentioned before, 90% of the time, the reason your landscape isn't looking good is it's not getting the right amount of water. And in this case, it's definitely not getting enough. Hot summers, water evaporates much quicker. You need to get that deep root watering. So let's check and see how this emitter is looking here and what's going on. This emitter, the water's running, it looks great, but it's all the way off to the side. I mean, you have kids, you got animals running around, they could be pulling on this, playing with it. Who knows how long this has been off of here, probably all summer, and that's why this sago isn't looking good. So simple adjustment, have this placed not right at the trunk, right towards the outside. You wanna make sure this water is flowing to fill this entire well. As we inspect this, look a little bit closer, we've got a leak here. So not only was this tree not getting the water in the right place, it was off to the side, we've got a bad emitter here. So really quick change. 0 to 10 gallon per hour emitters. It's just a quick snip right there. See, this is pouring out just fine, and plug that right in. Open that up, working just fine. You know you're getting the right amount of water. Okay, another good tip here too, as you're going around checking your system, go ahead and unscrew these emitters, right? Clear this out, give a little spray, plug it back in, all right? Another really important tip when it comes to watering your trees and plants, making sure you have enough lines running to your trees. Sometimes just one side is getting water, you need to get it to the other. Identify where your polyline is, go ahead and get it exposed. Great tool right here, you can just punch right into the polyline. These barbed extenders here, it's very easy to plug in and get your spaghetti line to extend off of them too. So it's as simple as just give that your punch. So see, we've got it spraying off here. Got your extension for your spaghetti. 0 to 13 gallon per hour emitters. Plug that in and open that up. Go ahead, you can bury this line, have it placed in. There's other attachments you can have too, so it sticks up and gets the right amount of water. But you have this in place now, you're going to be getting the right amount of water for your trees so they can start thriving again.